This is George, and he's using public transit for the first time. Hey George, it doesn't quite work that way. I'm over here. You can't hail the buses down that way. To gain access onto public transit, you must wait at the appropriate bus stop. Stops will have poles with icons. These symbols indicate where you can gain access on and off public transit vehicles. Hey, George, you need correct fare to take public transit, as drivers do not carry change. Also, correct change will work if these other options are not available. That's called a transfer. You may want to hold on to that. Never mind. Public... The collector wants to see that transfer. Oh, and by the way, mind the gaps when coming off the subway cars.
It is a Transmilenio and it has different buses. It is the more biggest bus, and others is for to go ride the.
¿Ya se lo prendió?
It is the mapa of Transmilenio bus, and different colors of the line are for to go at different stations. It is one station, and it is Terreros of Suacha. It is near of Bogota, and many people is into the station. If you can see, is a biggest cabin, but the people don't organize it because it's very difficult. It is other station, many people into of the stations, and around 56,000. If you can see, is very much people into the station, and people don't have other option to transport of the city. It is the most important transport of the city. For each station, around thousands of people into of use only the station, and it is many people for day that into the station, because the station are little and small. In the news, The Caracol News says that the stations are small. It is normal to look every day and people pushing because don't have other option. Okay, I'm going to look other. Hi, my name is John Freddy Marin. I am studying in Central University, and today I showed you a comparison with the public transport of Toronto, Canada and Bogota City. This comparison is to understand how the other cultures and can to have a transport every day. In Toronto, Canada has different transport. It has train, it has tranvia, trams, and big buses. It is a interconnection of three transport, and every day around 2 millions of people go to the work. And in Bogota City, around 2.5 millions every day go to the work, and I think that the problem is because there is many people and use only the Transmilenio is the most important transport in the Bogota city. Many people in the world is strange because in Toronto, Canada, the users has doing queuing for different transport and different places. The people want to do queuing because there is a more organized than here. Here is different. People like to pushing, and the station is small for many people. Every day you look how the people pushing, how the people fly, for the people um, go late for the job. Okay, and in the project is an accelerated life with a slow traffic of Bogota City compared by Toronto, Canada. There is a, there is a good transport and people is more organizing. Uh, Here in Transmilenio, many poor people every days uh, into without pay. Okay, the people sometimes sometimes will be in problems because they don't pay, and the Transmilenio Transmilenio estrella varios Transmilenio and people died. Okay, thank you because I want to show you this presentation, and the paper is different dates of the people, how many time do you spend to go of the job, around 20 minutes do you have to wait for bus, uh, similar that Toronto and Bogota, and around 90 minutes do you need to go to the job. and different days is in the paper. And thank you for to listen me. Okay.